Anybody ever heard of Qapi? F944 is Qapi. Quality Assurance Performance Improvement Plan. Qapi, what is it? Why do we do it? Why do we have this training on Quality Assurance Performance Improvement Plan? F944 is the federal reg. It says that we have to have a quality assurance plan. Basically, all it's saying is we have to address our issues and fix them. What is our issues? Falls, UTIs, dehydration. What about employees fighting? Could that be a Qapi, a quality assurance improvement plan? Yes. Any issues we have in this building is considered quality assurance performance improvement. Anything that we can improve on, we need to start working on it. This is how we do it here. We address it. We identify the problem. We talk about the 5 whys. Why is it happening? And we try to figure out the root cause of the problem. What's the root cause? Okay, so we have one right here that we've been working on, falls. Falls is an issue, right? So why? Why do people fall? Why do we have falls? House guests not calling for help. House guests not coming to activities, so they're bored in their room trying to get up. House guests needing the bathroom, and we don't get there fast enough to take them to the bathroom. Unsteady gait, weak, refusing therapy services. Then we have to find out the root cause of all of these things to fix it. So we identify we have an issue with falls. We figure out all the reasons why, and then we try to figure out the root cause. Maybe it's dementia, low BIM scores, so much confusion. Maybe it's poor safety awareness. Maybe it's staff not answering call lights timely. Staff not bringing people to the bathroom timely. Maybe it's a combination of the actual resident and the staff member. Maybe we need to work on the combination, right? So we have to find the root cause of the problem. This one is false. So the 5 whys, then we have the fishbone. The fishbone makes up the policies, the people, the environment, and the supplies to address falls. Who's the people? What's our policy on falls? What do we do here to prevent falls? In the quality assurance, we need to make sure that every staff member knows our fall prevention plan if we're going to stop falls. Communication, in-service. We make sure that we in-service everything we figured out on the falls, that every person in this building, everybody knows we identified falls, we know the root cause, and this is the preventive measures we're going to do. And we do in-services, and we in-service daily, we in-service weekly, we in-service as much as we need to make sure we address the falls. So falls is a problem, so we're identifying it. The facility must include, as part of the Quality Assurance Performance Improvement Program, mandatory training that outlines and informs staff of the elements and goals of the facility's Quality Assurance Performance Improvement Program as set forth. Well, what is our goal of our program? What is our goal? The goal is to stop falls. But what is the overall goal of, not necessarily falls, but of our training? Facilities must conduct mandatory training for all staff. Facilities Qapi program that includes the goals and various elements of the program. It should also include how the facility intends to implement the program. The training should also include the staff's roles in the facility's Quality Assurance Performance Improvement Program and how to communicate concerns, problems, or opportunities for improvement. Okay, I just told y'all how we do it. First, we identify the problem. We address the 5 whys. We find the root cause. We do a fishbone, address each segment of it. Then we in-service. That's how we communicate. We in-service everybody of the problem identified. Then we do quality monitoring, quality assurance monitoring. Okay, with the monitoring is, we know we have a problem with falls. So then we monitor. So we designate people that do daily monitoring. Okay, so so like with this falls, the daily monitoring is a RN, a nurse, me as the administrator, and we make sure, what are we looking for? We're looking for all the 5 whys, and we monitoring to make sure everything we identified as a problem is getting addressed. So, making sure people are toileting, making sure call lights are in reach, making sure we don't have tripping hazards, making sure everybody goes to exercise for strengthening, making sure everybody's invited to activities. Listen, activities is huge, guys. We have to make sure that everybody's getting brought to exercise, invited to all activities, and people are staying engaged. It's a big deal. When you leave people bored, that's when things happen. People need to stay engaged in social events to keep them active, to prevent loneliness, worry, fear, prevent idle thinking. Think about yourself right now. What happens when you start idle thinking? Oh, Lord, we have a bunch of women. What happens, women, when we start just letting our brain take off? La, 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 la. It's a nightmare in there, right? Oh, my God. We worry about all kind of stuff that never happened, won't happen, but yet we just worry. What you think about our house guests? Same thing. They people, too. When they have idle time, they sit there and think, too. It is our job to make sure we keep people engaged. We address issues at any given time. Any employee can come to any department manager and say, this is the issue I identified. Immediately we start a quality assurance performance improvement plan and we address it. And we try to fix the problem.